Hello and welcome back. This week I'm always seem to be doing jobs that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. This job I'm going to do this week is something that I have been planning for quite a while, and I've been thinking about it for quite a while, and I've decided to actually do the job. The reason why it took me so long to decide what to do with this is because I'm putting a solar panel within the Caravan. Now, I bought a solar panel from a subscriber quite a while ago, probably about 2 years ago now, and it's a 45 watt solar panel, and it's got all the controller with it, all the cable with it. And my initial plan was to put it on the roof of the Caravan. Now, I've been researching this, umming and ahhing about it, and deciding whether I was going to put it on the roof of the Caravan. And I've decided not to do that. I've decided to actually just put the solar panel within the Caravan. Now, there's lots of reasons for doing this. It was an option to put it on the roof, but I really didn't want to drill through the roof of the Caravan. It's only a 45 watt solar panel. We have no plans to do any off-grid caravanning. That really doesn't appeal to us. We're always going to be on hook. The main purpose for us for the solar panel being in the Caravan is while we're in storage to keep the battery topped up. What I have been doing is when it's been in storage for any length of time, I take the battery off and I take it home and I put it on one of these trickle charger things and just make sure the battery is maintained. But it's Angela's quite rightly saying that there's a battery sat in our either dining room or within our utility, and we don't really need it to be there. So the plan today is to put this solar panel in and put it in a way that we can use it, and it's quite easy to use. So I didn't want it, like I said, I didn't want to permanently fix it, and because of the size of the panel, I say it's only 45 watt. It's not a small panel, but it's a decent size one. I was struggling of where to put it, but I'll show you what gear I've got and the plan that I've got in order to fit this panel within the Caravan. So this is the panel that I've got. It's a Sunstore one. It's a 45 watt panel on the back there. It's got all the cables with it. This tells us here, yeah, it's 45 watt. It's not overly big. It's fairly light as well. So that will just hopefully just keep the battery topped up while it's in storage. This is the control panel unit that I've got for it. This one does up to 60 watt from what I can gather. The various lights on here, which I'll go through and show you what all those mean, but obviously it's got solar power in, it's got charge out, and then it's got load. That's if you're connecting anything to it. We're not connecting anything to it, we're just using it solely for keeping the battery charged up while it's in storage. So the plan is to put the solar panel in the window at the front here. Now, I didn't think that it would fit, first of all, and I came up and tried it, and I was thinking about how to secure it, and quite luckily the solar panel fits in and it's kept in by the blinds, which is quite handy. And what I want to do is put the cables to the solar panel underneath this front seat here, so that I can disconnect the solar panel, leave the cables in, and then take the solar panel out before we go away. So the day before we go away, I'll come up, take the solar panel out, take that home, but I've still got the cables in situ in order to make it easier to put the solar panel back in. So I'm just going to show you how that's going to fit in the window. So the way that this is going to work, if I push this panel in up at the top, I can lift the blind up here and then pull the blind down slightly at the top, and what that does, it makes sure that the panel is in place. The cables will be coming down here, and then we'll connect those up to the other cable that we're going to put in. So I'm going to put the cable underneath the bench all the way around here. It's going to go underneath the actual door frame here. That goes underneath this cabinet here, and that will come out at the side of the wheel arch at the bottom here, and then into the battery box, which is the control unit on the hopefully on the side of the command there, and then obviously straight into there. So that's the cable in. That literally took me about 5 minutes to get that in. I've just secured it at the moment with some Gorilla Tape there, and the cable goes obviously along there and behind the underneath the step, as we said, and then it just comes out there. So I just need to mount the box and connect it up to the battery. Now, before I connect it up, I'm going to make sure that the master is switched off, and I'm actually going to disconnect the battery when I connect it up to make sure there's everything okay. I do know that with the solar panel being in the window at the front, it will slightly lose its efficiency, but putting that cable in there was far easier than drilling an hole in that roof, which I didn't really want to do. So outside, this is the battery box. It does look a bit of a mess at the moment. I just need to tidy these cables up. I've got it connected with crocodile clips at the moment, but I am going to change those so they're more permanently connected onto the battery. I've also got an inline fuse should anything go wrong with the charger, so that'll blow that rather than blowing anything in the van. So you can see the control unit there. The light on the left is indicating that the solar panel is working. The load light to the right of that, I'm not drawing any load, I've not got anything connected to it, so that is switched off. And the two lights on the right hand side show the state of the battery, which is currently around about, with two lights on, it's around about 12.8 to 13.4 volts. Obviously we need to change it to make sure it's specified to our battery, and I'll just show you how you do that. So if you keep your finger on this button here, so one LED flashing there indicates that it's a sealed lead acid battery, which I've got, and then you can move to gel battery, and then you can move to a flooded battery, which is completely covered in acid. Now I need to move it down to one light, leave that, and then that'll stay. It should go permanent to indicate that that's registered that. Back to two lights showing the state of the battery. So that's another job done at the Caravan. I'm quite happy with that. Much easier than trying to put it on the roof. I won't be worrying about the battery while it's in storage anymore, and I won't have to take it home. Another top tip when you're doing jobs up at your Caravan in storage, bring a flask. I always like to have a good brew when I've finished the job. So thanks for watching. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.